Full house tonight, boys. Time to start the show. You feel me? Let's give these fans what they paid for and won. You feel me? Let's do it.
A road to the playoffs starts right here, right now. We're at home hosting the Chicago Bulls. Derrick Rose is back. And 2K14 Next Gen still has the old roster, so D-Rose pretty much never had his injury. He's still back to normal. From the start of the season, he's been playing in the league, so I'm going to go ahead and try to do the best that I can and show him that I belong in this league as well. He's a very young player, so I go ahead and get him off to a very quick first personal foul, and you guys are going to see throughout this entire gameplay, I do get him in foul trouble, and we're just going to have to see how far it actually takes him. So we're down by 10 right now as I got subbed in. I go ahead and pull up with the drifter on D-Rose, and right now I go ahead and stuff him. A great block. He was able to take it past me. He went back door, but I was able to get right back at him. And I told him to get that out of here. This is my city, it's Detroit, and I'm still getting used to it, but I'm doing pretty well so far here in my rookie season. I go ahead and get open. I get found by my teammate. That's an easy three. So right there, Josh Smith goes ahead and gets a really nice block. I'm trying to push it on the fast break. Cross-court pass to Brandon Jennings. I get it right back to 3 over Luol Deng. And just like that, we went on an 8-0 run, ended up being 17-7. Now a little bit later on in the first quarter, I get a steal anticipating that pass on defense, and Kyle Singler finishes it off with my assist. So it's just the first quarter, but I already got 11 points and 2 assists as Carlos Boozer making it look really easy with that post fadeaway. A crazy shot. Literally just threw it up there, and it was a perfect swish. So I go ahead and find Andre Drummond there with that alley-oop. We're down 8, 45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. They're bringing the double team. That means one person is wide open, and that person would be Jonas Jerebko, who knocks down the jumper. And just like that, we are down 11, so 5 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. I'm trying to see what I can do. I go ahead and throw another alley-oop. It says bad pass on my teammate grade because I believe somebody tipped it. But we still got the 2 points. That's all that matters. I'm trying to get this win right now. This would be huge for us. And not only that, it would just be a huge momentum boost for the entire team and bring up our chemistry. So right there, Josh Smith goes ahead and knocks down the 3 off of my pass. That's another assist to the stat sheet. I'm 11-5 right now in the second quarter. Luol Deng one-on-one. I'm sizing him up. It's a mismatch. I get him to get up there. And I give it off to Andre Drummond. He misses that. So the reason I'm including little clips like that is because you guys have requested them. You guys want these little defensive clips. I think I'll go ahead and show you guys right there. It was a one-on-one between me and Rose, and he won it. He got to the line, so it was my personal foul. So I'm pretty sure you guys have actually heard the news. Derrick Rose just returned from his injury about, 2 weeks ago? I believe it was on the launch of the PS4 the day after. Somewhere in that weekend, D-Rose made his official return after, I believe, tearing his ACL 2 years ago. Yeah, it was the year before. Like, he was out the entire last season, and he got injured, I believe, in the playoffs. Yeah, the year before last year. So he actually just made his return, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this: pray for D-Rose. He went ahead and got re-injured. Do you guys believe it? He actually tore his meniscus. If you guys have been, not caught up lately or haven't been watching some basketball, he got re-injured and he's out indefinitely. And the reason I say that is because he's a great player. He's one of my favorite point guards, and to see him just go down like that once again, it was very tough. And not only just that, just as an NBA fan, as a basketball fan in general, especially for me, somebody whose favorite team is the New York Knicks, you want a competitor like Derrick Rose in your conference. You want to match up against the Bulls in the playoffs. Even if you do lose, unfortunately, no teams like to lose in the playoffs. What I'm trying to say, Derrick Rose has a huge impact on the league, and he's a very key asset. He's a necessity almost, as he's a lot of people's favorite player, and he needs to be playing. He needs to be 100%. He needs to be healthy because we really need to see his true potential. Now, we've seen most of it, but I do believe Derrick Rose can be an even better player. Heck, any player in the league right now can be even better. But D-Rose, man, the sky's the limit for him. He's really he's one of those rare players you get, and he can do everything. So I'm really hoping he comes back soon. He's a great player, and that's about it for that. But checking this out right now, the State Farm assist of the game. Go ahead and oop it up there to Andre Drummond. That was a little bit earlier on, I believe in the first quarter. But getting back on the Derrick Rose subject, I go ahead and get another foul for him. So that's his 5th personal, so another blocking foul. So we're down 8 right now. I'm trying to go right back at Derrick Rose, but I see Josh Smith. That's going to go ahead and now be named the Motor City Connection. Thank you to Greg. Shout out to him. Came up with a great nickname for me and Josh Smith, the duo, the dynamic duo, whatever you want to call us. The Motor City Connection is clearly our new nickname. He's voted up 4 times. I didn't go off voted up comments, just in case you guys were wondering. There were a few more comments that actually did have more than 4 votes, way more than 4 votes, but I believe his nickname was the best. So right there, Derrick Rose fouls out. It's only the 4th quarter. It's very early in the 4th quarter, and the fact that I got him to get 6 fouls, I counted for about 3 or 4 of them. And the fact that I was able to do that was just very big. It was key for our team. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. We got Jimmy Butler guarding me. That's an easy 3-point. I'm going to knock that one down every single time. So going back to the nickname, the Motor City Connection, I don't know, what do you guys think of it? If you guys do like it, go ahead and, check out Greg. Go ahead and, tell him thank you. Hopefully he's watching this video. Once again, thank you, Greg, for coming up with a really awesome and beastly nickname. I really like it, and I'm not being limited to just the Motor City Connection. Me and Josh Smith, man, this is only the beginning. We're, just now in the season, we're about, what, 10, 15 games in. Now is really the time where we're starting to really take off. We're starting to bring Detroit back to a good level, not necessarily a championship competing or contender level, but more of an Eastern Conference type of average team, and Detroit hasn't been average clearly for the last few couple of years. So thankfully we're starting to get get the Pistons back on track. So that's better for that. But that brings me back to the nickname topic. So if you guys actually have a good nickname or a cool nickname for me and Josh Smith, or matter of fact, any other teammate on the Pistons, then go ahead and leave a comment. I'm not, like I said, I'm not being limited to just Motor City Connection. Just go ahead and leave a comment, and if I like it enough, I'll be able to add it in the next video and include it as well into the side nickname. So with that being said, we're really starting to take off. It's a minute left to go in the game, and we have a 7-point lead, and that brings me to my next point. I actually want to quickly discuss is I'm trying to get our team back on track. I'm trying to get us to 500. I believe we're a game or 2 behind, and it seems like after we get this win, it's Motor City Connection once again, but it seems like after we get this win, we're going to go ahead and be on a 3-game win streak, and that might not seem like a lot, but for Detroit, for the Pistons, and especially for me being a rookie coming off the bench, it's a pretty good amount. So like I said, guys, my biggest goal, my biggest objective for my rookie year is to get us in the playoffs. That's my, it's my biggest goal. So what I really want to do, I don't want a Rookie of the Year award. I don't want any type of award. I mean, they'd be nice, but I just want to get us in the playoffs.